Hello, and glad to have you here today. Today, we're going to talk about three tips. And because we talked about this on Clubhouse, and I can also put that copy in here so that you can really see what all was said. But basically, it's a holiday season and we don't want to neglect our businesses. So, and I've got notes down here in case you're wondering what I'm looking down. So, but I have just three tips that I want to give you. I don't want to, go overboard, and these are probably some of you already know these things and have these things in place, but I just wanted to share because when we shared on um, Clubhouse the other day. We do it on every Tuesday, and it was great. A lot of people, I believe, got some good information. So that's what I want to share with you today. So as you're hopping on, let me know where you're coming in from. Let me know what you think about this topic that we're talking about today and what you've done. Have you already set out how you're going to do the holidays with your business and with your family, and and what have you done to how have you done that? For me, let me drink some water real quick. I've been having this sore, not sore, but dry throat. So get that out of the way. So let me, before I get into anything else, let me introduce myself to those of you that I have not had the pleasure of meeting. My name is Cherie Woodard, and I help business builders and entrepreneurs to use social media to get prospects, leads, and sales in their business. And I do this in a variety of ways. I use attraction marketing, lead generation, and of course, video marketing, because video is really, really big. People like to see moving things. They like to see the movement, the colors, the fun, people smiling, so that, live video is live video. And I hope that you're not one of those that's too afraid to do it. But I won't get on that horse right now. I want to stick to where we are. And the other thing I do is give updated modern strategies and tips that are trending. So basically, that is what I do, and I can put the copy of what we had on Clubhouse in the comment section of this video when it's downloaded, and you can just have that to kind of to look at and see if it's something that you need to do. Some things you already have in place, and you're like, "Oh, I got this covered," and that's great. So but in the meantime, there are some people out there that are still kind of new and, are probably thinking, I just want to take off and not be bothered the whole rest of the year. But it's really one of the best times to, talk to people and, say hi and how the holidays, especially people you haven't seen in a long time, people that you don't know and you're just meeting, just giving that greeting and having a smile, and if you're doing it live and or in your posts, people can tell. I think I can sometimes, but that's the thing about posting or about making comments. Sometimes people can't tell what you're saying and how you're they can tell what you're saying, but they can't tell how you're saying it. So as you're given a greeting, it's probably one of those things that'll be well accepted, especially this time of year. It's the holy season for me. It's means a lot to me, and then we're going to be starting a new year soon. So anyway, let me go on and start with number one. Number one is show up, where you've decided that you're going to show up, in your DMO. And your DMO, from now until January, you know, through this holiday season, it's important to have your DMO. And a lot of people, as one of the ladies, one of my cohorts shared, that she's got everything already planned out. And with with Facebook, they want you to actively be doing things, but you can schedule things. So if you cannot schedule things 100%, it's probably better. You'll have your stuff and you shown to more people. But it's important to maybe just somehow through your day, when you have time, especially, after because this is family time, I'm sure, for most people. And for some people, well, I do still have family, but I don't have any, my boys are big, so that, they've got their own thing going on. So it's important to have your at least bare bones of your DMO that you would do over the holidays, and still checking in, sharing. So I went from DMO, bare bones, plan, and then I have number two. It's important to communicate that plan. Communication is really, really important. So if you're not talking to your family, not talking to communicating with your group, whatever you have, communicating with the people that come and listen to what it is that you say on your page, it's really one of those things that's really, really important. So it's important to make sure that, you talk to your family and say, there's a couple of, I'm going to get a couple of pictures and stuff, and, just post them real quick. It'll only you take me a few minutes. If they are intolerant of it, then just, say, tell them, you just, or you don't even, I guess, have to at that point tell them, just take some pictures. And then when you have a minute, maybe go and, steal away for a few minutes, few seconds, and pop some pictures in just to say, hey, just wanted to let you guys know what we're up to. How are you doing? How's your day going? How's it, going for you? So the communication is key. And I know that there are a lot of people that, one spouse is doing it and the other spouse is not really supportive. So that's why I say communication is really important. So if you do have somebody that at least has an open ear for you, in your family, and you can say, this is what I'm going to do, but I'm going to be basically here, family. This is a family thing. We're going to have a great time, and but I will take a few minutes here, a few minutes there, and we're not talking hours. We're talking maybe a few minutes, and then not so on the holiday, and then but like tomorrow is Christmas Eve, or not tomorrow, or when Christmas. I'm looking at the date wrong. But when the holiday comes, I want to be able to the Christmas Eve, because some people celebrate on Christmas Eve and some people celebrate on Christmas, especially when they have multiple people that they need to go see from house to house or whatever. And I have family that has other family now because they've married into, and what have you. So it's important to be able to just make that communication, and don't forget to say, okay, this is what I plan to do, this is what I'm doing, so I won't be in front of the computer, that much. I'll just be doing this, or you can have it on your phone, however you do it. It's important to communicate it both to your family and those that you want to help, those people that you have chosen to be your target market, those people that you know what their problems and pains are, and you're helping them with solutions. So, okay, so we've done communication. And then the other thing, which I think I said kind of already, it's a nice thing to share pictures that show what's going on, that show um maybe baking. I'm just looking at my notes because I don't really cook. I'm the one in the family that doesn't cook. Everybody else, brothers and sisters can cook, but I'm not one of them. And I have nieces and nephews, they cook, and I don't know, I just kind of for me, i didn't I just didn't get that, just didn't get that part. But taking fun photos, family together, and for memories, and being able to share that, and it's just it's a great time to be able to do that. this is a season where a lot of people are kinder in their thoughts about others and prayers and you know, loving and, you know, wanting to give love and receive it. So those are the three things. And since I kind of ran them together, I'm gonna just say them one more time. So number one is your plan. You're showing up. You have a bare bones DMO that you're working on for the holiday season, and that way you're not missing anything and your people aren't missing anything. And then number two, communication is key. It's so important. I had a kind of squabble between the my number two and my number one because communication is important, but so is showing up and having that plan already together. So, and then the third one was just, you know, have fun, take pictures, share, you know, your pictures, and it might actually really lighten and brighten someone's day, you know, because maybe they're alone, you know, and maybe, and sometimes Christmas, you know, this holiday season is rough for some people because of loss of family members or whatever. And I'm one of those type of people, but I love my family, and I am glad that we had started to get back together, you know, and stuff. And it really is a good thing for me. It helps me and makes me feel good. It's my family is smiling, and you know, my sisters and brothers, and you know, it's just an awesome time. So I'm not going to keep you, but I will get that copy and post it in the comment section after this video is over, once it's downloaded. And I'll have to go and get the copy, the link for that. Hopefully this link will work. And so I'm gonna go from there, and this is my last day going live during the week. And I too am gonna be taking a little time, so I may not be doing, you know, as much as I normally do, you know. But because I'm cutting my schedule back. I'm not going to, you know, be trying to go live on Christmas. I don't know. It just depends. My family might be wanting to. You never know, you know. So have a good one and be blessed. And I will see you before New Year's because I'll probably come back in and maybe just say hi and how's it going, and you know, what problems do you have that I might be able to help you with finding a solution for. So I'm gonna get off here. Wherever you are in the world, no matter where you are, have the best day, evening, night ever. Take care. Bye now.